here to talk about my friend Donnie Heim. I've met Donnie in probably 1992, and I actually became really good friends with him after his wife died, Nancy. I didn't get the privilege of knowing her very well because I had just started coming to church. And Donnie and I became really close. We used to go fishing down at the Detroit River all the time, and he used to come over to my house, or I'd go to his house, and we'd load up in his truck and go for a drive. We'd usually go to Groseal, and he'd show me all these big rich houses that he thinks I thought I should have bought. And I had my son with me, and he was just a little guy, and they were tight too. And Donnie had he had diabetes, and he started having an infection in his leg, and he ended up losing his leg. So he was in a wheelchair. So I would pick him up, or he'd pick me up, and we'd get in the truck, and we'd go cruising and get out of the car at Detroit River, and I'd get out his wheelchair and put him in it, or he'd get in it and plop Matthew on his leg, on his lap, and we'd go cruising down, walking down the Detroit River, just talking about all kinds of stuff, and drop a line in every once in a while and catch some fish, and take Matthew to Heritage Park and feed the ducks, and we just had a really good time, and we used to do a lot of stuff together. And he was just awesome. He just would tell me story after story about stuff in his life. You know, when him and his brothers were younger, they'd go out to the cabin up north, and then one time they went in the cabin and took a canoe ride, and the real choppy water, and I was like, I am never getting in a canoe with you guys, because I know I'd probably drown. You guys would, you know, tip me over or whatever. So we just had a unique relationship. Marvin and I started dating, and Donnie was joking around. He says, I never thought I'd live to see the day that Marvin Metcalf would have a girlfriend. So yeah, Donnie was awesome, and I miss him. I was at work, and I got a phone call on my birthday. It was March 23rd, 1998, and I was told that Donnie was sitting at his kitchen table reading the paper, and he was gone. And so that was probably the worst birthday of my life. And I just couldn't believe he was gone. I thought he was one of those invincible guys that would be around for a long time and see my kids grow up. But diabetes, you know, when you have a disease like that. So I think that's one of those things in life where you just don't know. It happened just that fast. Reading the paper one day, sitting at the table, and you're gone.